Well, it is Motivation Monday, and today is the unofficial start to summer. Joining me to talk fitness is Coach Jimmy Nelson. Jimmy, I love talking about this topic with you because you lost 100 pounds, I like to say the hard way, eating well and consistently working out. And a lot of people are like, Sonia, I don't know where to start. So what's your advice to those people?
Yeah, Sonia, it can be completely overwhelming. I remember when I was 100 pounds overweight, just getting started seemed daunting, because you're trying to think 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. And what I'm going to encourage everyone to do right now is really just think that first step. Just think, how do I just get started? Don't worry about what happens after this and after this. It's what one extra little habit can I add in today? And it really starts with your mindset of knowing that you're worth it, that your health is worth it, that your long-term quality of life is worth it. And once we get over that first hump, that's how we start that momentum, and it gets easier.
And then I know a lot of folks maybe haven't gone to gyms in a really long time, but now they're feeling a little comfortable with heading back in. How important is it to diversify your workouts?
Oh my gosh. So I jokingly call myself the Swiss Army knife of fitness. And really early on, what I did was I kind of dabbled in a lot of different areas because you don't know what you're going to find that you're going to fall in love with. And all of it can be intimidating. But I'm going to encourage you to go test a few things. Maybe you have a class pass, or maybe you are trying a few different apps. But if it's been a little while since you've started working out, test a few different things. And the other reason it's really important to diversify is it's going to prevent injuries. If we have the same patterns, like movement patterns over and over and over again, that's where injuries happen. It's going to prevent you from getting bored. And we all have probably heard of the concept of muscle confusion. We start something, we see some initial results, then we plateau. And changing it up is going to keep us progressing and not plateau.
I like that. And then something that's real hot right now, as you probably know, in the community is functional fitness. Like even in yoga, we're starting to hear this language, functional movement. So what is that for people who don't know? And then why should we consider adding this into our workout rotation?
Absolutely. Great question. So functional fitness is really just talking about how are we using muscle groups together kind of to mimic day-to-day activity. If it's, picking up groceries, if it's things you're doing in a day-to-day world, as opposed to isolating maybe just a bicep curl or just a shoulder press. And so it's using muscles together. And I really think that it's going to help us in day-to-day life. We never know what's going to come up that time that maybe it even saves our lives. I know that seems dramatic, but we never know what's around the corner. And I feel like as we continue to invest in our health and fitness in these functional movements of how our body actually works all together, not one muscle group at a time, it's going to prepare us just to be out in life and really conquer that and have a ton of energy, and our quality of life is going to go way, way up.
Yeah, it's so true. And you mentioned picking up groceries. I often think of, picking up children, or even like what happens when you twist and pull a seatbelt across your lap. Sometimes you're like,
Sure.
Ow, as you get older. So
we're just turning over in bed and having something happens to your neck and you're like, how did I injure myself in bed? All of this ties in together. Absolutely.
I was just saying that this morning. I want like a video camera. I'm like doing gymnastics sometimes in bed or something. I have no idea. Jimmy, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I think this is great information, especially heading into summer. Good to see you.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure. Thank you.